I'm in the very beginning stages of completing a little home improvement DIY project. I want to document what I'm feeling. Here's why I want to document what I'm feeling. The reason why I want to document what I'm feeling is because I like to look back at my old work to motivate me, to encourage me for future projects, because I know that there will be something else that I'm nervous to do, that I'm anxious about, and I like to have something to pull from. So with this project, I don't have anything documented to pull from. So the project, I'm getting ready to paint the walls. And I wanted to paint the walls for several years. And now I'm finally getting to do it, and I'm nervous. Have I painted before? Yes. Have I painted an entire wall and changed the color before? No. And I think that's what has me so nervous. So I've painted before, used the paintbrush before, patched walls before, but this is the first time that I'm doing it on a larger scale, and I'm very nervous. I am so very nervous. And I think also what's adding to the way that I feel is I want to record it because I want to have it documented to look back on. I have all the supplies that I needed, and I've watched a ton of videos. I've watched a ton of painting videos, not just painting, but, and okay, so let me say this too. And then in determining the paint videos that I watched like actual painters, like painters that do this for work. I watched drywall contractors. Like, I was very specific in the type of videos that I selected to watch because I don't want to just do it. Like, I want to be knowledgeable about it. Like, I want to gain knowledge about what I'm doing, not just paint the walls and change the paint color. It's not that deep. It doesn't have to be that deep, but it's just, I want to go deeper into understanding what I'm getting ready to do, like the skill of it. So I've watched videos on the process of painting. I've watched videos on paint hygiene, like cleaning and caring for the brushes. I've watched videos on selecting the paint. And I do all of that, again, because I want to learn about the skill, but also because I'm nervous. And the more information that I have initially in the beginning, it will help combat the nervousness that I feel, because I don't feel like I'm going into the project blindly. In addition to the process of painting itself, I want to film it. So in filming it, that's a whole second set of skills that have to come into play, because I'm thinking about the shots that I want to get and the angles that I want to get. And because in order for it to be a video that I will look back on, when I'm in a similar situation in the future, I have to document those things so I can know if there's something that I don't know. I can look back at the video and say, oh, okay, so I use this and I use that. And so that's where I am. Like, I'm just sitting here, and I said, let me just turn on the camera, because talking kind of helps me to relax a little bit. And yeah, So that's what that's what I'm getting ready to do. At this point, let me kind of talk through. I'm just using the camera to kind of talk through the vision planning for the project. Like I don't have, like I know what color paint. I know that I want to change the wall color. Like I've also done like mood boards for what I want the entire space to look like. Like I have an end goal in mind. I don't have that for my video though. I do not know the end goal of this video. And usually when I start videos, I don't have an end goal. Like I usually just create, and most of my videos I put together, they're kind of spontaneous. And as I'm editing, that's when I can kind of see a pattern, and I can, you know, attach music and things like that. I'm trying to be more intentional going into the project though, but that's not my normal workflow. So I'm feeling a little anxiety about that. But I guess that's what I want to talk through in this portion of the video. I want to talk through what I feel like would be most beneficial to capture in creating this video. Now, I'll be honest, I love music. I have my notebook here, and this is where I plan, you know, my content. And when I say plan, I mean, I write kind of a to-do list. It's kind of just like a brain dump, and then I kind of just action the brain dump as I'm recording and completing the project. So I'm getting ready to do the brain dump portion right now. Because I love music, because I'm getting ready to paint, and because I'm using a paint roller, usually certain things will trigger a song because I love music. And so the song that I want to use is How We Roll. And that's by Ciara and Chris Brown. So I want to use How We Roll because I'm using a roller, and I just feel like it would be a missed opportunity not to. So I know I want to create a short. I want a long form video, but I do know that I want to create a short of the project, and I want to use the song How We Roll. I don't know how much of this song, but I know that the max amount of time I would have would be 1 minute. So I need content to either fill 1 minute or to fill a portion of 1 minute. So 1 minute or less, basically. And part of the project that I need to complete is painting the hallway, which there's nothing to painting the hallway. I just need to do some cleaning and then do the painting. Very simple. Also in the hallway, I want to change out the door hinges. So I want to just kind of change the look of the hallway, and maybe I can just create a short form video to do that. So a video that's 1 minute or less, and in doing so, change the paint color and change those door hinges. Now, so that's the basic part. I also want to paint, this is probably going to be like a 2-day project, but I also want to create like a long form video and paint the bathrooms, but I need to do some more prep work in doing that. And I need to do prep work and then before the painting, some prep and then the cleanup and then obviously the painting. So that's why I say that's probably going to be a 2-part process. So that'll be a long form video. Now that I have an idea of what I want to do for like the short form, and actually let me start writing this down. So for the short video, I'm doing the hallway and the hinges. Oh, and I have the song. Let me write the song down. Okay, so now I want to write like what the process is or what my shots are going to be. So I have a before shot. I've already taken a before shot of what the project looks like what the hallway looks like. Maybe I need to get a shot of the hinges as well, because I don't have a shot of the hinges, what they currently look like. But now in terms of like shots or what could be considered the B-roll, I know that I want a shot of, so it's a painting video. So and see, this is what makes it challenging, right? Because I've never done it, I don't exactly know what shots I want. So it's different from when I create the content for like hair, because I know that I shampoo, I know that I condition, right? I know that I put the leave-in in, like I know the steps for that. I do not know the steps for painting. So this is gonna be just kind of like a fluid type of outline, and it may change. I know that I have to open the paint, and I may not even use this, but I'm just kind of thinking through the workflow. It's opening the paint, seeing the paint for the first time, because I haven't seen it, I haven't opened it. Seeing the paint color. I have to stir the paint. I have to pour the paint. I have to do the cut in. Now, for the cut-ins, I can determine what angles I want to do. So I will say this, in doing this, it's going to be difficult because the entire reason why I'm doing this is because the hallway is dark. Like, it's a dark hallway. So I want to brighten the hallway up. So to be able to get angles and footage in the hallway, it's going to be a bit of a struggle because of lighting in there. And then, as you can see, today it's not the brightest day. It's more of a, kind of cloudy day, overcast day. So being that it's overcast, and I do have light in the hallway that I could use, so we'll just kind of see. But I kind of like to use a natural light in videos just because to me, it looks better quality. So I have to think about the angles that I want to get for cutting in on the walls. So I'm going to leave a couple of lines because I'll come up with that. And I may not come up with that until I'm actually moving to see what looks better when I have the camera. So cutting on the walls. And then the last part is rolling the walls. And then so let me think, rolling the walls, I'm still gonna have a couple of different shots of me rolling the walls, and then obviously changing the hinges. And then I may do a couple of angles there, and then the final reveal. So I have the before shot. I need to get a shot maybe including the hinges. But then I have a couple of different clips that I need to get, which is opening the paint, seeing the paint color, stirring the paint, pouring the paint, the cut in on the walls, rolling the walls, changing the hinges, in the final reveal. So that's kind of the short form content one.
up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the.
Now, for the long form video, so that's going to be on the bathrooms, like painting the bathrooms. So I may do a clip of me cleaning out what's in here. I might clean out the items that are in there. And then also I want to fill in the holes. Sand. And then I have to do the cleanup. All right, so I'm gonna clean the walls up, and then after the cleanup, and see, that may be like day 1. And then day 2 would be the cutting on the walls, and then the rolling. And then just a final reveal there. So yeah, and the long form content will just be some relaxing music of the process. It won't be anything. And I may even actually throw the clip in of the short form content that I do, because that's the reason why I want to do that first, so I can insert that as a clip, because the initial project is hallway, and it's the hallway and the bathrooms, and I'm doing both of the bathrooms at the same time. I may actually do the hall bathroom first. I don't know if I'm going to record both. Maybe I should, but the layout is the same of both bathrooms, I think. So we will just see, or it may be clips from one, clips from another. That part I don't know. I've done the initial planning, and I'm glad I recorded it, because this also gives me some sort of idea of my recording process that I can look back on and pull from as well. All right, so like I said, I have 2 days to do this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. All right, let's go.